It's the second of our 2 games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
18, Pioneers.
Ward now working out of the gun. This is caught by Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Tight. Cougar 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Let's go.
To throw, here's Ward. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, they're the best in the league, especially this time of year. It's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games, too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jonathan Taylor, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A little juke. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Ward. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And at the 41.
Dragon 60.
From the gun, Ward checks this one down to Robinson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18.
Let's go. Try 60. Try 60. 19. Try 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now, Ward. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's Ward. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Trey McBride. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing. Love. Looking deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 61 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Throwing is Ward. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
This will be fielded at the 17. There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Covered a lot of ground there, 81 yards on the punt return. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's It's now 21-7. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
49-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Lions. 70 Lions. Go.
Out of the gun, Ward. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Check. Panther.
Robinson up the middle. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs.
Let's go now. Check 60. Check 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
To throw is Ward. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Second and 14. This is taken in by McBride. Touchdown, Falcons. Trey McBride with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive.
He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. So from the 36 now, first and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Second and 7. To throw now. Here's Love. This one caught by Winslow. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Robinson again. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the one.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
60, check, Panther. Check out.
They'll go with the keeper. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Check, striker. Ready.
First and 10, Taylor now. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Love looking to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Love now. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And his kick is indeed good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
A good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 67 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
Ready, break. 18, Pioneers. 70, Timberwolves. 79, Broncos.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to get this one to McBride. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Trey McBride on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to a field goal. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 55 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but completely brought down. A nice little gain. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Cougar 19, go!
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Dragon, Viking, 18.
Back to throw. Ward. That's complete to McBride. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Falcons,
First down.
1st and 10.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Tag. Not Cowboy 80.
From the gun, here's Ward. He finds his man, complete. That's McBride. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, ready. 70 Lion, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And that's going to be incomplete.
Ready up.
2nd and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing again here, Ward. This pass is caught by London. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, 34 yards. And the Falcons are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Gain of 12.
Let's go.
First down, Green Bay.
Back to Taylor on first down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 5-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Get ready.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Opposite. Green. Ready. Yes, hey. Red.
Again, it's Taylor. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Another miss.
Still on his feet.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the stick.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up first and 10.
70 Rangers. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
To throw, here's Ward. That's out wide here for Robinson. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little game. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second down and 3.
18 Rattler. 18 Cougar. 19. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Throwing now, Ward. This one held in, and again it's Robinson.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. 3rd and 9 here. Here's Love. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Falcons are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Ward. He's got McBride here over the middle. Touchdown, Falcons! Trey McBride, 30 yards. And the Falcons take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing. Love. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. This now a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Love. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. Uses the spin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
Ready?
From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3rd down and 6. Back to throw. Love. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. His kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So 3 points response there to that opening touchdown in this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
Escaping a tackler at the 25. Room to run at the 50. And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside the 40-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing is Ward. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On now is Andres Borregales to try the field goal. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. And now off to the races down the right side. And it will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, 65 yards. And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Okay,
about set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the game.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, Trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
Now Ward. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. Had a nice broken tackle and then brought down right around the 20. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Trey McBride from 19 yards away. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing to start the drive. Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. That is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
3rd fourth quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. And quickly out wide, this is Watson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's a gain of a yard.
Love from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Cowboy, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Ward. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the Packers' 33-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 8. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now it's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw is Ward. Throw left side, held in by McBride. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Trey McBride, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To throw now, here's Love. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And this one is incomplete.
The next
time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Love looking to throw it. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Love now. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Love. And it's caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Handoff now to Robinson. He's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Come 19, Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Come on, 19, 18.
On the give, here's Robinson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer.
They'll try and throw forward with Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Hey, check that.
They'll run here with Robinson. And down to the 41. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go. Ready?
On 3rd down, Robinson. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7.
7-yard attempt.
From 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Down. Field.
Love. Throw right side caught by Winslow.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Love. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll get this up past the 45. It's a 1st down, but the tackle comes in bounds. And they're down to 17 seconds now here after the spike. "16 seconds, all that remain. 2nd down.
Let's go next. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.